What is going on, everyone? We are back on Fizzle Britches. I am level 48 wizard, but we are 3% away from 49, and this is going to be the episode in which we ding level 50. So we will be done leveling for now. I'll still have to play him a little bit and get him all the way to, 99% in. But we are in Lower Guck. Kunark pre-patch just came out 3 days ago, so we still have a month before levitate. What am I doing? We still have a month before actual Kunark comes out, but we're gonna go ahead and finish this guy up for sure. There are 21 players in Lower Guck. Some of them are level 50, as you can see. Everybody is in Ixar land. So, we've just been doing a little bit of soloing. It's not good. I'm not going to say that it's good. It's pretty bad, in fact. Oh. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to solo some stuff. Oh, we're going to scroll in here. So what I like to do is root them and get a snare on them. And then we're just going to nuke them and root them, and we're going to use the cooldown reset to nuke them and then instantly either nuke them again, or if I see that it breaks, I'm going to instantly root them again. So cooldown reset and nuke. Luckily root didn't break, so I didn't have to redo it. Typically it breaks. And there we go. So we only get like 1% per mob. I only really loot the fine steel. And as you can see, that takes a good chunk of my mana. What was that? I was like, I had 100% mana. And, that took us down 40%. Oh. Did he aggro? No. So we're going to root him. Ah, he saw me. But we do have our shield on, so we're not taking damage. And I know this place well and where all the spawns are, so I'm not terribly worried about it. Well, I thought it broke, so I went for the root. As you can see, my roots are strong, baby. Wow, my roots are real strong. And these are, that's, oh, okay. We got the floating damage on, and it shows nukes as well. Man, that's cool. The new floating damage that I showed in an Ixar monk video already are just really cool. I didn't notice it on as a caster until right now. That's really cool. So we do have harvest up. Why don't we harvest and let's get one more kill in here. But as you can see, this isn't that great. We're only getting 1% per kill, so we needed 3%. We now need 1%. I can really only kill like 2 to 3 mobs per mana pool, so it's super dad campy. Except for instead of waiting for the mobs to respawn, there's plenty of mobs to kill. I'm actually waiting for my mana pool. Either way, it's super bad. But if I have the attention span and if I have the time, I'm going to be playing my monk or even my ranger. The ranger's on a little bit of a hiatus right now while Ixar is kind of pumped up. So like when we played with the boys on Sunday, we were all playing Ixars, So, until that calms down a little bit, the ranger's kind of on ice, which is fine because I don't really want to like dust him off really until the moon comes out. Anyways, so what we got here is let's get a couple more ticks of mana, and then just to make sure we're good to go. And then we'll go pull and kill another one, so we'll get our ding. And then we can actually get a new nuke. I think I have it on me. Oh, I don't. What a bust. I really don't. I thought I had it on me. Shoot. We get Ice Comet, a new direct damage nuke. And I really thought I had it on me. I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to go back and get my stuff. But, alright. Well, it is what it is. Oh, hello there. Oh, that's the weak boy. So I don't really kill him because he's really weak. We'll scroll in. Let's look at this damage pop up in red. Or in orange or whatever that is. That's cool. So you can see here with the, you know, with the cooldown reset, you could just cast spells back to back without waiting at all. It's really nice. And it makes being a wizard great. Oof. We got the sweet ding. Nice. And now I'm out of mana. I'm down to 3%. So at this point, I would go to somewhere and med up. I also have another spot that I like to do. And after I med up, I'll show my other spot that I like to do, which is just in this other corner. It's the hallway around this way that leads to the noble. I like to sit in that hallway as well. When I'm at my computer, like if I'm getting up and going and doing stuff and like truly dad camping and stuff, that's not a good spot to be because if you come back late, you're gonna die. But here, you could go AFK all day and nothing will aggro on you. The eye won't aggro on you. A mob will walk up to here, won't aggro on you. A mob will walk up to right here, will not aggro on you. Right there and over there. There's a bunch of places mobs will go, but if you sit here, they won't aggro on you unless maybe if you're level like 30 or 28 or something, they'll probably aggro on you. I don't know. But if you're like 35 or higher, they're 100% not going to aggro on you. But we do have quite the med session ahead of us, as you can see. Now, is it viable? It's definitely viable. Here's the crazy part, is that those might have been light blues. We'll con them next time after I med up here. But those could have been light blue mobs. And they still give 1% down here when you're soloing. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. That's why being on a pet class, such as that Necro or a Mage, is so crazy. Because you can fly through here, and yeah, your pet is probably going to steal some XP, but you can just fly through here. Your pet destroys these mobs. These mobs barely have any life compared to like the guards and the other stuff we were quadding. So if you come through here with a pet class, and not right here, anywhere in Guck, right? If you go through and you're just killing like light blues and dark blues, but they're like low level dark blues, you just mass murder these frogs, and you think you're not getting that much XP, but it actually kind of flies, especially when you have a pet and you can just destroy everything. This is where we leveled up on our Necro to 50 because the dead side was packed, and I just didn't want to deal with it. But anyways, we'll med up. I'll show that other spot, and we'll kill a few more mobs. And just kind of see what's going on. We'll check and see if Noble's up. If Noble's up, we'll kill him. Noble's placeholder is an absolute legend. That guy's a beast. We're not fighting him. He's just a blue Jin Shaman, Froglock Jin Shaman, but he's an absolute savage. He casts like Venom of the Snake or whatever, which isn't even like the highest level one. And it does like 950 life or damage. Over time. I have 1,019 life. It almost kills me by itself. It's insane. So we can't do that. But let me go ahead and med up here, and then we'll check out that other spot. Oh, I fell in the water. So another place that I like to do my... I'm going to invis myself here. That I like to do my soloing down here. I mean, this is a good spot. You can do that guy and the other guy, but sometimes you got to walk down the halls to find them. And they got pretty big pats. We had a good spot last time. None of this stuff sees invis. I do like to kill the ones that are holding weapons because it's fine steel. But these are all melee mobs. The Zol Knights kind of have a lot of life. It's kind of a waste of mana. But this is kind of a cool area up here. If you keep it cleared, you know, you can jump down here and kite and stuff like that. But that guy right here. So that's the only mob, that guy who came out of here. Oh, shoot. Someone's in here. So this guy's camping the noble who spawns here. Either him or his placeholder spawn there. So what I like to do, I don't know how he didn't get seen by that frog. That seems weird. But what I like to do is sit right here. Wait for that frog to come in here. And then I fight him in here. And then I sit right here. I wait for a frog to walk by. And then I pull him in here and I, you know, do what I've been doing. Root nuking. and then another one will walk by because all the pats walk in circles right here. So what I'll basically do, and this is dangerous, it's so foggy in here, you kind of want to see, yeah, see? You want to see who's where and what they're doing. But that guy was hauling ass. The good thing about snaring them is that it gets rid of their which is good. So I'll do the same thing. And there's been plenty of times where I've aggroed more than one. And it's fine. You can like, you can handle it. It'll happen eventually. And then you have all this room to kite right here as well. And then, you know, if I killed the pat when it came in there, and then I came out here and killed one, or whatever, when I'm down to no mana, I then come back in here, and either I sit at the end right there, or what I've been doing lately is sitting here, because you can't see that far in here. So I'll sit here, and then right when he rounds the corner, I'll grab him. But you need to be paying a little bit of attention for that. Typically the stuff down in the pit doesn't aggro, but it can sometimes. I don't like to kill that guy. That guy's green, actually. I guess since I dinged, he's green now. But that's the lowest level guy. But a lot of these, you see he's light blue. That last one actually didn't give me a percent. Things might change now. Now that I am 49, things might change. This might not be good anymore. Might have to do something else. But let's see what happens here when I kill this guy. Oh shoot, I didn't snare him. Forgot what I was doing. I got a message right now. But that's why I got that steel skin on, stuff like that. But when I'm feeling real spicy, I'll leave steel skin off so that when I'm netting, I can use my mana rock or my mana stone. Let's see, where's this frog at? You can kill Evil Eye. I kill him sometimes, but he's kind of a pain in the ass. He nukes a lot, or really hard. But it's fine, you can survive. But it's kind of like a waste of mana as well, kind of like the Zol Knights. So I did go up to 1%. So, oops. So yeah, he's light blue as well. So this is dangerous. I might get 2 here and then not have any mana. So we'll see. I should play it safer, but whatever. YOLO. Worst case scenario, you gate out or you evac or whatever. Because there is another, there's 2 pats in here. So if your timing is off, then you'll get hit with the I don't have enough mana. Oh, there we go. I was a little bit short there. I don't have enough mana? What is it? Oh, it's 250. Okay. So I'm gonna just mana stone down a little bit. I ate our shield, but we could put another one back on one later. So that one still left me at 1%. So it's probably going to take 2 kills to get a percent now that I'm 49. So this probably isn't that great anymore. I should probably be killing the Zol Knights now then. But we're only going to get 2 mobs per mana pool. Sorry, my mouse sensitivity just feels so fast. I don't know if it's because I've been playing that monk or what. It feels really like sensitive. So yeah, I might have to game plan a new plan and kill a little bit higher level mobs. If we just go to the next area where the noble is and stuff like that, we could actually cherry pick from in there, and there'll be higher level mobs. But I'm thinking in that situation, I'm only going to be able to kill 2 per mana pool, which is even crazier. And then you don't have like an actual safe spot where you can AFK for a long time and not come back. You would have to, kind of be paying attention at least a little bit. But anyways, I'll probably just sit here and do this for a while. Maybe I'll see if I can get into a group eventually or something like that. But just kind of wanted to show me as a wizard down here soloing. Like I said, it's not that great. I don't really recommend it. But there are a lot of people out there who don't care about how fast or good a camp is. They just want to keep the needle moving while they're AFK, basically. For instance, if I don't feel like playing EverQuest today, or I want to play a different game, you can just alt-tab. You can be playing a different game and then just, occasionally alt-tab, kill a couple mobs, and then sit for 10 minutes while your mana regenerates. I mean, we do have Harvest, but something like that, you know what I mean? If it's a day you don't feel like playing EverQuest, but maybe in the back of your mind you're like, I could alt-tab over and kill a couple mobs here and there and just keep the needle moving, you know what I mean? Leveling does take a long time, but as long as you just keep the needle moving, it'll be fine. I mean, it's clocking us in at 14%. It's dropping though. By the time we start fighting again, it'll probably be back down to 10, and then we'll kill a couple things and it'll go up, and then we'll sit and go back down. So yeah, it's not that great, but just kind of showing what I'm doing to get the last of my level. We may end up in a group. We'll see how it goes. 23 people, it's going up a little bit. But yeah, so we'll see you in a bit. All right, so we're still at it. It looks like my buff wore off, so let's put another one on. I like keeping the steel skin on. I use the lesser one once again because it's a lot cheaper. It costs only a platinum instead of 10 platinum. The other one's probably going to be worth it soon, but I'm not doing anything too dangerous. I don't really die here. I have gotten into some danger a couple of times, and I've had a gate out. I think since I last paused, or since I paused last, I think I had a gate out twice, which one of them worked because I was like overweight. But we're still doing the same thing, just rooting. I got the new ice comet now. I went and got it. Look at how much damage this bad boy does. Oh, snap. I forgot to snare him. Whoops. As soon as I turn on the recording, I forget what I'm doing. This guy's a lot of life. Holy crap, 50% of life still? He must have been buffed. Well, I do have a little frost nuke here. We'll use that. Wow. So usually it just takes... Usually there's two types of mobs. One of them takes the ice comet plus a rend, which is another new nuke, but it's cheaper, it does less damage. Or the lesser ones take an ice comet plus conflagration, which is the one I was using previously. If I nuke them with ice comet and they drop down, let's harvest while I'm sitting here talking. If I nuke them with ice comet and then they have 35% life or less, I'll use the conflag. If I nuke them with an ice comet and they have more than 35%, I nuke them with the rend just to be safe. That's kind of like the breaking point for most frogs in here. Every frog is going to be different. Fantastic. All right, well, that was annoying. I just recorded a ton of stuff and then realized that I was still paused. So I paused it because there was like sirens going on in the background. And then what I thought was unpaused it, but I didn't. And I sat there talking to myself for quite some time. And, well, here we are. So, anyways, I might repeat myself from the last, like, minute or two since I paused it. Because I don't remember what I said on or off of record. Whatever. Hey, look, it's a frog. I don't leave him alone. So here's Evil Eye. So I did get Ice Comet. I think maybe I said that. But check this out with Ice Comet. What I like to do with Evil Eye is I hide behind this wall right here to LOS him. Now, obviously, I'm not LOS'd with him here. He can see me, but he'll run. I'm just going to back-to-back Ice Comet. Then he runs a little bit. Then he LOS's himself. And then he'll come this way. And by that time, I hit him with the second nuke, and he's dead. And that's nice. I do like this little spot right here. Because what's cool about this spot is you could do Evil Eye. Right here, a shaman will run up to like about here, and he'll pat back. It's a pat. You'll get a minotaur that pats to right about here, and then he'll leave. You get that one that we just saw that comes to here. That guy's always green. I don't know what's up with that, but he's always a low level, so I just leave him alone. They usually don't all come at once. They usually come, you know, whenever. I mean, they can sometimes. I think they're all on different sized pats, so I mean, you know, for the most part they don't. So you could just hang out here and kill 1, 2, 3, and then you've got this guy. This guy we've killed. I think I killed him on video just a couple minutes ago for you. Oh, we'll harvest. You could do that if you want. I've actually been doing that a lot lately. It's very dad campy. Well, I've been watching Cinecool lately. He's been doing a really cool series called like Exploring Velius. And he's going to different Velius zones and just like looking around and doing stuff. And I've found that really interesting. He was putting like one out a week, but then he ran into Tower of Frozen Shadow. And so then he was doing an episode on every like floor. Now me personally, I haven't been to all the floors in Tower of Frozen Shadow, and I'm sure we'll get into that a lot once Velius hits on this server. But it's kind of tough in there. He did really well soloing a lot of the stuff. But he's level 60, so there's that. But I was there on my Necro on P99 green, and I wasn't level 60. I was like still in the process of leveling, so I could only do so much. So I only did the first 2 levels on that character. But I haven't seen like the upper echelon levels. I think there's like 7 levels. I haven't seen like the top 3 probably. But we'll definitely get into some of that though in the future. I mean, shoot, that's like 10 months from now, but anyways. But then he was kind of talking about how, like, you know, some people in the comments, he had some conflict in his video in that last one, and then he was talking about, like, people in the comments are just saying, like, rude things and talking crap on him for how he plays and stuff like that. It's like, people are so weird. Like, if you don't like it, just don't watch it. It's that simple. But it is a free internet, so you're allowed to say whatever it is you want. But people are so weird. Look at how much damage this ice comet does. 1110. Pretty good. So usually I do an ice comet, and then if their hit points are 35% or below, I'll follow it up with a conflagration. If their hit points are above 35%, I'll usually go with this Rend, which is another new nuke that I just got this level. But it costs less and it does a little bit less damage. This is a little weird for me because I was kind of doing this. Okay, so this guy's pretty good. I'm going to pull him quickly here. This guy's usually dark blue. He's a light blue right now, but there's nothing that's going to aggro, so I'm going to pull him now. There's a lot of pats in there. But when he's free like that, you can single pull him. Oops. So then I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to root him. And nuke him. So I'll reroute here. And he's at 37%. So we'll do it for science. I'll use conflagration. Wait. He's at 50. Did he just get healed? What the fuck was that? That's never happened before. Well, I got ice comet him again. What was that? I think he got a heal, right? Am I tripping? Well, that used up more mana than I wanted to. I think he got healed through the wall or something. That's never happened before. And here's another one. Let's go ahead and kill this guy too. Then we're going to have some downtime. That's alright. This guy has a sword on him. Now you see a lot of these are light blue. I mean, it is what it is. They are. They're mixed between dark blues and light blues, but for dad camping and chilling, it's really good. Natural. What the heck? Why does he have so much life? I feel like something happened. I've been here for multiple days, and I feel like today they have more life. Obviously, I'm tripping, but that's kind of crazy. I need to regenerate some life. We do have steel skin on, which I mean I could use that to Mana Rock, which we'll probably end up doing. I'm going to hit him with this Ice Comet, which obviously is not going to kill him. It's going to leave him at 1%. And I don't have a weapon or anything, so... how much mana do I need for this? 110. I know where I am and where all the pats are. We're safe here. We're not going to get any pats. So I'm just going to sit here and regenerate, and then I'll nuke them with that tiny nuke. But anyways, back to Cynical's video. This is really weird. Like, you know, not everybody likes everybody's flavor, if you would. I'm surprised anybody watches my videos. But, like, I don't know. In general, on YouTube, if you don't like it, you know, just turn it off. Go somewhere else. Find something you like. Focus on what you do like. But like I said, it is a free YouTube, and you're free to say whatever you want, and people do. But you know, it's just a reminder to everybody. And you guys are actually really good. But just a reminder to everybody. Just be nice. What the hell? No reason to be a dickhole for any reason. Oh, I could have nuked this guy a long time ago. Generated mana pretty fast there. But I've gotten a lot of my ideas from Cynical. Like he's a big dad camper, and this is what I'm doing now. I'm dad camping now, and I didn't get this specifically from him or anything, but a lot of the time I get some of my camp ideas from him. I have in the past. He's been around for a long time. I think mostly he plays like mobile Gems of War right now, but he does play EverQuest, like puts out a video at least like once a week. And I was watching his video right now while I was recording this video, when I would pause it and and get some experience. As you can see now, we're at 89% into the level. We're almost level 60, boys. 50. We're almost level 50. But then he actually shouted me out in his video. And I know I talk about him, not a lot, but I've mentioned him a dozen times, over the course of whatever, a year or something. But he was the guy who I've said, he always says people don't show their deaths, which is like weird. And ever since I heard him say that a couple of years ago, I was like, I'm gonna make sure I try to show as many deaths of mine as I can. If I have it recorded, I'm gonna show it, right? Shit happens. You die, and if you don't die, you're not doing anything cool or dangerous. And if you're not doing anything cool or dangerous, sounds boring, dude. It's coming from me. Like, you probably don't know this about me. Well, you probably do because I talk a lot, but typically I play hardcore in any game that offers it, like World of Warcraft, Diablo, anything like that. I'm playing hardcore all the time. This is the only game that I don't play hardcore in. For the first time on Project Quarm, it's actually an option. You can play hardcore, and I will. I did, obviously. I played the Druid, and then I got trained at like level 5 or something, and I died. But I have a lot of stuff I want to do, and not enough time. EverQuest is one of those games, as you know, takes a crap load of time. So one day we will, probably join Legacy of Ick or something, and we'll have a good old time with some sort of hardcore thing. I love watching Level Up Larry, speaking of Legacy of Ick and all that stuff. But, one day. Now's not the time. I have too much that I want to do without losing my progress. I have too many characters I'm leveling. Kunark's gonna come out. I need to get these bad boys from 50 to 60. We just started the monk. There's plenty of stuff to do. I don't need to be doing hardcore at the moment. But I have that mindset, where dying is just a thing. It happens, right? But I die a lot in this game, so it's hard for me to imagine hardcore mode. Diablo's its own thing. It's just a different. You have to be careful, right? I'm just not that careful when I play this game. But if you only have one life, you kind of flip a switch on and you play more carefully. Anyway, I'll link. I'm sure you guys probably know who Cynical is. He's been around for a long ass time. But I'm gonna link his video probably in a comment, and I'll link it in the video description. But I never ask you guys to like or subscribe to my channel. Those words have never come out of my mouth, ever. And they probably never will really again. But if you want to do me a favor, I'll put a link to his in there. Go watch his video, or like his video, or subscribe to him. Or even better yet, drop a comment, just a nice comment, whatever it could be, just like EverQuest rules. That's it. Simple as that. It's just a comment that says EverQuest rules, or keep playing EverQuest, or just anything like that. You know, tell him Classic sent you or something. He gave me a shout out in his video. I'm always watching his stuff. I comment here and there. But, you know, I don't know. It's just something nice to do. We have a nice community here on EverQuest. He plays on P99. But, you know, so did most of us. And, you know, I don't know. Just do something nice, right? All right, we got the mana back. We're going to kill this evil eye one more time. Oh, hello. Actually, we'll wait. We'll kill this guy first. And then we'll kill... We'll met up a little more and kill evil eye. So this guy's dark blue. So that's cool. Kind of went on a tangent there. My bad. But it was fresh. I just happened to be watching him, and I was just like, man, you know, people are weird sometimes. It's like, we're not, you know, myself, Sendrith. Oh shit, what am I doing? Cynical. We're not here trying to act like we're like the best. And none of us even show like raiding. We don't sit here and raid and be like, oh, check out our gear. Even though, like, I wish I did record when I was raiding, but I haven't raided in 5 years. And, you know, we're not trying to sit here being like, we're the best. Check out how good we are. Look at my gear. You suck. You know, we're not like trying to put that vibe out. We're just here like leveling, having a good time, you know, grouping with some of the community, commenting and responding to comments, saying what's up in game, you know, and just like showing camps. Like, this camp's cool. Sisters, you make a lot of money, right? Stuff like that. Maybe ruin some camps because, you know, whatever. But I don't know. A bunch of people have bitched at me about sisters, like that I show it too much and whatever. But I mean, you know, whatever. Who cares? But anyways, you know, we're not out there trying to like act like that. We're just chilling, playing, normal people. Casuals, maybe. I mean, casuals if we're not raiding and we're not doing anything crazy, you know, we're just chilling. So, yeah, casuals. So I don't know why people like sometimes show up, and I'm not complaining about myself, but like for him, for instance, like people show up in the comments and they're like, you know, talking shit. And it's like, when did he ever say like he's the best or this, that, or the other thing? But, and obviously, do we have enough mana yet? We don't have enough mana, so I'm gonna harvest and I'm gonna keep blabbing. But obviously, like I said, it's a free internet. You're allowed to say whatever you want. And he has the ability just to remove the comment and move on. But you know, I don't know. Sometimes like the comments, I mean, so it's okay to have like a neutral stance, or it's okay to be critical, right? Sometimes people are critical of me. They'll be like, why are you doing that? You should be doing this. Or, I don't know, different things like that, right? That's perfectly fine. But when you don't have to like be so aggressive and just be like an asshole out of nowhere. There's ways to ask nicely, or there's ways to comment nicely. There's ways to be neutral. Maybe you're not being nice, but you're not being an asshole at the same time, right? You know, and then some people just, I don't know what's in them. They just think they're real cool or whatever, and they just come out of left field and they just go hard in the paint immediately. And you're just like, who the fuck are you? Like, first of all, like, I've never even seen you before. You just show up in the comments and you're just being an asshole. You know, it happens sometimes, so I get it. All right, where are we at? We're at enough. We're going to kill this dude. Probably put us at 91%. We're getting real close. This video may be short. I don't know. I recorded, or I thought I recorded a lot, and so I'm kind of making up for due time, and it turns out we're talking about Cynical, but you know what? He deserves it. Like I said, just go over there and just do some generic EverQuest comment if that's what it needs to be. Maybe you know the guy, and I mean, I'm sure you do. And then just say something nice. Why not? Why not? I'm going to go comment right now. So we'll do the double ice comment here. Oh, he's fast. He's got a sew on. Bag of sewn evil eye. Somebody did come earlier when I thought I was recording and I had killed him. His corpse was sitting here. And then they showed up as a mage. They showed up and they wanted to kill him. And I was like, hey, I got a corpse in this hallway over here. Just go loot it. So they got to loot and scoot. So, congrats to them. That did put us at 91%. So we just need a few more percent. I need a lot of medding to do. You know, it's probably going to take me like 10 minutes to get that mana back. Like I said, this may be on the shorter end. There may be a lot of pausing. Like, I don't like to pause it so much. But due to the nature of this video and how we're just dad camping, we don't have ourselves in a group. Let's check the pop. We got 34 people in here. I don't know if I checked the pop previously or when I thought I was recording, but it was at 30 earlier. I was saying earlier, and maybe I'm repeating myself again, I'm sorry, but I was saying earlier how there was like a lot of people on when I logged in. And then there was 30 people in here whose eyeball escaped. And oh, it's probably an eye of Zom. And so I was surprised to see 30 people in here. That was the most people I've seen in here since Kunark came out. I didn't come in here on day 1 of Kunark, but I came in here on like day 2 and day 3 of Kunark. And there was less than 20 people on both occasions. And it was a little earlier in the day. We're in prime time, and now Kunark's been out for like 4 days, 5 days. So, you know, more and more people are laying off the monk. I'm playing this instead. I think I got ahead of most of the homies that we leveled with in the video previously. So it'll be nice to lay off. Plus, we want to get this guy to 50, and then even then it doesn't stop, right? Even when we get to 50, we're gonna want to max out 50 as well. So I still gotta cruise on this guy a little bit. But we're going to get 50 in this video and conclude the leveling, the vanilla leveling of this, and we'll pick it back up in Kunark when it fully launches on July 1st. I'm going to play the Necro first, but if I need a break, or eventually we'll play this guy as well, obviously. We're going to get them both to 60 during Kunark, of course. But the Necro is the priority for sure. But it will be, you know, the rest of this month. You're not going to see this guy again, probably, unless something cool happens, some sort of cool group happens or something like that. But we'll focus on the monk, getting the monk up a bit, and I will play this guy, and like I said, get him to like maxed out to like 51, but that doesn't need to be shown on here unless we're in a cool group or something. If we do that, then for sure. But if I'm just dad camping like down here, probably won't show that. Anyways, I've been blabbing. I feel like I'm just stretching this now because I lost so much footage. So I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to continue to med up and kill a bit here and there. And when we get closer to 100%, we'll tune back in. We're going to kill this guy, though, before you go. But then we'll tune back in. See, he's dark blue. Some of them are dark blue. I'd say it's kind of 50-50 at this point. Maybe a little less than 50-50. Dang, these guys have all... Yeah, I did it again. I don't have the mana. I wonder if these guys are coming in here buffed. Did I show this at all? And like, I'm trying to think. I showed this a little bit earlier. I got to go back and check the footage. That's from a couple days ago. Never did these Wand Knights take more than 2 ice comets. Never. But suddenly they're taking multiple ice comets. This is well, we weren't using ice comet in the earlier footage. I was doing all of that off camera. I don't know. I feel like these guys just come on. All right. We're going to have to get hit. Oh, we're going to have to get hit by him. What is happening? You cannot see your target. That was weird. Okay, well. I'm stunned all the way over here. We'll hit him with an ice comet, and then, well, we lost our shield, so it's a blessing in disguise, because we're just going to power through a bunch of this, and then we're going to nuke him with a frost shock. Like I said earlier, or did I? I don't know. I don't like to use mana stone when I have the shield on, unless it's an emergency. Or unless, like, it's part of my rotation, like we were doing when we were quadding. But when the mana shield or when the damage shield wears out, I don't mind obviously doing it. Health is a resource. Look who it is. Maybe we'll kill him again. Oh, well, I'll kill him again, but maybe we'll kill him again in the last section of this video. Anyways, holy shit! Shut up. So we're gonna camp. We're gonna pause it here, and then when I get closer to 100%, we'll unpause it. We'll finish off the level, Gratz me, level 50, yada yada. And we'll conclude the video. Time to finish it up. We're at 98%. We're gonna nuke this shaman to the dome pace. It's pretty cool. Sometimes you one-shot the shaman. I guess depending on what level they are, slash if it happens to crit. I think I wasn't recording when I said this. That's funny. But I get like oh, nice. Hello. I got a crit on the ice comet, which was 1365. 1,365 damage. Pretty good. That's my biggest crit so far. Oh man. I hope this kills him. It's not going to, but I hope it does. Kill him! So we got the baby nuke out. We're at 99% though. We need to kill one more. There, and there he is, holding a spear, waiting to die. See, this is the one night I'm used to. That nuke took him down to 34%, not 52% or something weird. Ding. Those other ones must be buffed. I don't know. Give me that spear. We did it. We dinged it. We are level 50. Still have some work to do. But we got level 50. So we're good for now. We're good. We can say we're level 50 now. As I push them up a little bit. Check this out. Look how many hammers these guys drop. Holy crap. Check that out. That's a lot of hammers. Why are they dropping so many hammers? That's pretty cool though. It's all fine steel. It's a lot of money. Or like, you know, nice chunk of money. This is all the money I've collected as well. You know, spend a little time here, get a few hundred plat. Nothing crazy. But better than nothing at all. Anyways, a little bit of a ranty video. My bad. And kind of anticlimactic video as well. Especially for being the one I dinged 50 and I'm kind of like done leveling now. But you know, it is what it is. This is what we were doing. So, I mean, I didn't want to ding 50 and not like say, hey, I'm 50. So, sorry about that. More Ixar Monk videos to come though. A lot more of the monk stuff. It's gonna be a lot of grouping. Kunark is harsh and punishing, and our gear sucks ass. So, more monk videos. Grouping, probably gonna be a lot of Kerns to start. the last video, I believe, yeah, we're in Kerns, and it's gonna be a lot more of Kerns. Hopefully, we can get different areas like upstairs and then the basement, different stuff like that. Hopefully more videos with the boys, although this coming weekend I'm going out of town to visit my mother, and then the following weekend and then the following 2 weekends I work. I don't know if I'm going to be able to group with them. Like usually if I group with them, it's on weekends. There might be 3 weekends in a row where I'm unable to group with the boys. So I'll just have to try to figure that out. And then that's Kunark, right? The 3 weekends, and then that's all of Kunark. I'm just now realizing this because the first weekend already passed. This is going to be the second weekend. I'm going to be out of town, and then 2 weekends I work. Crazy. And then actual Kunark comes out, so I'll be playing this guy and mainly the Necro. Crazy. Anyways, once again, I'll link any cool stuff down there. Just be a cool member. Be a cool member of the overall EverQuest community, especially like the private servers and stuff. You know, we all stay together and stuff. Don't let a couple bad apples spoil the bunch. But if you don't mind, just go over there and give them some likes, give them a comment or something like that. That would be cool of you. Anyways, that's going to be it. That's going to be a short one because I lost a bunch of footage. My bad. But I will see you in a monk video?